Hey Aaron, I'm Jonas. I'm 14 years old. I live in Denmark, and have problem with my frontside 180s. The problem is that sometimes when I turn my shoulders and head, my board flips away sometimes, and I put my front foot or back foot on the ground. I don't put it on the board. So yeah, I hope you can help me. I can do ollie, and I'm have ridden my skateboard a lot of years, many years. So hope you can help me. So this is my ollie.
Awesome. So thanks a lot for sending in your video. I really do appreciate it, and I'm going to do my very best to help you out. Cool. So right off the bat with your ollie, you definitely got to push your front foot out forward just a little more in front of you, and that's going to help you level out the board more. It's called rocket when the board kind of goes up into the air and it's not fully leveled out, and you're doing that just a little bit on each one. The more you did, the better it got.
And now for the front side 180.
Cool, so let's check it out. Your shoes are sick, by the way. Okay, so you just kind of toss that one away a little bit. Let's see what we got here on this one. It's very interesting because you are turning your head and shoulders, but with your feet, you're not really doing what you were doing when you did the ollie, because you're not popping the ollie up into the air. You're just kind of throwing your feet around and then jumping off with your foot. You're kind of playing it safe a little bit and jumping off with your front foot and not fully committing and just holding it all together. But the main thing here is just to get the ollie down fully, because the frontside 180 is actually an ollie 180. And when I teach people how to do it, I tell them always, you have to think of it like you're going to do an ollie up into the air and then you're going to turn. So yeah, it's very interesting to watch your feet, and after seeing your ollie, which was actually pretty good, you're not doing the ollie once you go into the frontside 180. Look at your front foot. It begins to come around and your board did pop up into the air, but then you're just kind of jumping off. So there's 2 points here. The first point is just a point of commitment and just fully going for it, which I'll touch on again in a second. But the second point is just doing the ollie up into the air and then turning. So practice this right here. I know it seems kind of dumb and a little bit silly, but just practice popping your tail and throwing your head and shoulders, and then practice the slide with throwing your head and shoulders. Now, I'm not trying to teach you here how to throw your head and shoulders, because you know that, and you're doing that fine. But I'm trying to teach you how to do an ollie and then throw your head and shoulders, which is what you're doing incorrectly. You're kind of throwing your front foot off of the board to the side and then bringing your back foot around, but your board, just like you said, is going primo, is flying out, and it's just not working out the way that you want it to, I can tell. So this is what you have to do. Notice my foot right here, full ollie position. Ollie up into the air, and then once your board is up into the air, you can then turn your legs. But you can only turn your legs if your head and shoulders had already started moving once you're popping the ollie. So I hope that makes sense. It's just a little bit of a weird sequence. So that's why I want you to practice dragging your foot up while you're turning your head and shoulders, so that you can then ollie up into the air, drag your foot up while turning your head and shoulders, but make sure that you have accomplished a full ollie first. And I know it all happens very fast, but once you get that ollie up into the air, and then you want to bring your back foot around, and your back foot and your feet and your board will go to where your head and shoulders are, and you will accomplish the full 180. Cool, so you're actually really quite close on this. I think you got it. The other thing that I want you to do that I think is going to help you out a lot is do this with a little bit of speed. The frontside 180 and backside 180 for that matter are quite hard standing still. I always show them standing still because it's just easier for me to film them for you guys. but definitely take a little bit of speed, and I think that'll help you out a lot. Cool, so thanks a lot for watching. I really do appreciate all of your guys' help and support. And if you are really, really dedicated and learning to skateboard, definitely get Skateboarding Made Simple. I know it will help you. It's an amazing video. Thanks for your support.